Shavua Tov, Gute Woche. Want to tell story number 40 of the Shivchei haBaal Shem Tov, the oldest source, recorded source of Baal Shem Tov stories. The title of the story in Hebrew is Keunato Hashniya Shel Rabbi Yaakov Yosef Rashkov. The second tenure, the second time around that he exercised the position of rabbi in the community of Rashkov. The story says, and the Rav, Yaakov Yosef, of whom we were telling last week the story how he ended up being expelled from the city of Rashkov upon his joining the Baal Shem Tov and learning Hasidus. He returned to the city of, he was kicked out of the city of Sharigrot. He returned to the city of Rashkov, and he was accepted there as Rav, as a rabbi, the chief rabbi of the city, for a second time. And then, in that place, he did a tshuva gedola, a great tshuva. He repented and fixed his ways in a great, great way. He had a fortune of 60,000 coins. I would assume by the context 60,000 zloty, golden coins of the time, and he gave them all out. He gave them out. He first returned any knas, any fee that he charged when he was a rav that did not belong to him. He would punish people with this special fees. Oh, you did such a thing, you have to pay me this. Suddenly he's like, this money doesn't belong to me. What fees? Well, we have to make up knasim. He returned it. And then he made a cheshbon, he made a accounting of all the commercial deeds he did. If anything was nidut isur, he was tilted toward not being a kosher deal. Anything that could be questionable, he went and returned it. And he even announced not only that he was going to return the money of anybody who did commercial deals with him, that there was any question on it. He made a gezeira. He made a sentencing, a decree that anyone who does not come for their money when there is a question whether he should have taken it from them in the first place, he declares a cherem on them. He shuns them from the community if they don't come and take the money from him. So don't forgive me for this. Come and take it. And thus he gave out all his coins, all his fortune, and he became a poor man. The author of the Shivchei haBaal Shem Tov, Rav Dover of Linitz, says, I heard from Rav Yoel, the Maggid Misharim of the community of Nemerov. The Maggid of Nemerov, Rav Yoel, Alav Shalom, may he rest in peace. He's buried, he says, Rav Dover writes, his resting place is in Eretz Israel, in the land of Israel, in Yerushalayim. May it be built soon in our days. What did he hear from this Rav Yoel? That once he was traveling along with the Rav of Rashkov, Rav Yaakov Yosef, of whom we're talking about, to the community of Mezhibur. They were traveling to the Baal Shem Tov, and they passed through the community of Bar and went to pray in the local inn. They stay over in the local inn and they pray there. And at the end of the prayer, at the end of the tefillah, the Rabbi Yaakov Yosef left the place suddenly. They disappeared from in front of them. So upon finishing the prayers, they went looking for him. They went to ask, where did he go? And they see that he's coming out of a certain house. And they ask him, what were you doing in that house? And he did not want to say. So Rav Yoel and the other Hasidim go into this house, and they find there is a man called Leib, the silversmith. And they ask him, what was the Rav Yaakov Yosef, doing in your house? And he did not want to reveal it to them because the Rav had made a gezeira, had made a decree upon him not to reveal what happened. So these great Hasidim that are traveling to the Baal Shem Tov get upset at him and they made a gezerah, they sentenced upon him, you have to reveal us the truth. And so the silversmith says, well, I see here the possibility of a nekama, of a revenge, because when I was living in Rashkov, the rabbi took from me a knas, this fee of 2 adumim, 2 small red coins. The red coins, I think, are called groschen, 2 copper coins. And now he gave me his Shabbos talis. He gave me his talit, his prayer of Shabbat, the most important one he has. It's a guarantee, I guess, right? That when he comes back from his trip, he will redeem it from me. This is the guarantee that he will pay me. So, Hasidim then made a gezerah on him. You have to forgive the Rav for these 2 coins and give him back his talis. And so the man says, okay, I'll return it. But Rav Yaakov Yosef didn't want to take it back until the man shook hands with him and wholeheartedly forgave him for the 2 coins. And then he accepted the talis back, the talit back. He shook hands with the man. Upon shaking hands, that he was wholeheartedly forgiving him, he accepted the talis back. Rather than an explanation of the story, I'll make a personal comment here. Wow, what is a Baal Tshuva? What is a Baal Tshuva? We understand a Baal Tshuva is somebody who becomes religious. A Baal Tshuva is somebody who reviews all his actions in his connections to Hashem and think, was I honest in my dealings with people? Was I honest? Did I abuse my power? Was I honest in my commerce, in my buying and selling and telling things to people? Did I say something that caused me to get money that really doesn't belong to me? I'll go return it. As we are coming close to Purim, and Yom Kippur is called Yom Kippurim, the day compared to Purim. What a message for a tshuva. Shavua Tov, a gute Woche, a freilichen Purim, Purim Sameach.